Did you see they had the picture on Twitter the other day? It was like cast reunion, and it was Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd and whoever played Biff Tannen.
Okay, yeah, he's gone on to do other things, I think.
He has. He's probably always still a Biff. Here's what
not Crispin Glover, though, probably.
No, it was...
Because he's just weird enough to...
Yeah. No, and then it was the one who actually was... Their Twitter account was... it's the... why can't I think of her name?
Lea Thompson.
Thank you. It was Lea Thompson. But what was funny, though, was Biff looked like old Biff. Exactly.
Oh, that's funny.
It's flippin' creepy. Like, I looked at the picture and I was like... I mean, other than like maybe... I think they had a little thinner hair in the movie in Back to the Future 2. Like, the hair was a little thinner. But the face, I was like... Those make like they should give like a retroactive like
a side by side
Academy Award.
Oh, no, for makeup?
Yeah, exactly, for makeup for what they did.
Predicting of the future.
Yeah, predicting of the Back to the Future. Apparently, it should be. It was.
That's good.
It was really amazing. Yeah, it was. I was quite astounded. Everyone else just looked older. Michael J. Fox still looked like Michael J. Fox has kind of had that window where he's looked about 50-ish for a while now.
Yeah, right.
And, I mean, I know he's 42, but he looked 50-ish. Oh, no, no, he's looked kind of 50. Like he has a fairly youthful look. And actually, for some reason, there's been some articles written on him lately. I don't know why. Like him and his wife and their relationship or something. I don't know what that's all about. Boy, what a Back to the Future loop.
I know.
I've thrown us into.
And they met on Family Ties. So you've come to Family Ties.
That's true.
What did you think we would do at this moment?
Have some Pimms?
Have some Pimms. Sure, why not?
Yeah. Why not? For this, give it a shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are AboutBeverages.com, and the beverage that we're about today is the Pimm's #1, actually. This is the original Pimm's. Well, I think it's the recipe that was...
It's not the loneliest number, that I do
It's
know.
not the loneliest number, but it's this goes back to like the 1820s, I believe. And and this is the first recipe that came out. It's a gin-based spirit. Is that what we're... not a spirit, because gin is a spirit. Gin-based liqueur.
Just a gin-based liqueur they use from their website. It's kind of hard to find exactly what's in it, because it's one of those like... Coca-Cola, only 4 people know the secret recipe or whatever, but what they do give away is that it's gin, and then it's herbal botanicals, caramelized orange. I thought that was interesting, and then some other spices and things.
Yeah.
So they're kind of almost infusing the botanicals that are usually secondary in gin. They're making them more...
Oh, okay.
A blended, balanced thing, maybe bringing them a little more to the forefront. And it's supposed to be a little bit sweeter of a drink. A lot of the drinks that are made with it, it's usually like Sprite or ginger ale and this. And then like you were looking up, like the original Pimm's Cup, which is what everyone talks about, is like cucumber and strawberry and something else.
I think orange.
Oh, okay.
And
orange.
And then
sometimes mint leaves like
yeah.
muddled in there and that whole thing. So it's
sometimes lemonade. Sometimes we've read different things about that.
It's an Arnold Pimm's.
Arnold Pimm's?
Lemonade and Norman's lemonade.
Oh, an Arnold Pimm's.
So I went with. Thank you. Dang it! Where is it?
Now I got it.
Rim shot. So it's a classic, I guess, Great Britain, like summertime drink, because it's supposed to be refreshing.
Right. So
the idea here is during this podcast, this show, this video, we are going to try it just neat. We're going to have a little bit. I kind of thought we might want it a little bit chilled, so I brought in some whiskey stones that we can throw in there after we've had a taste to see if we want to do it that way.
Cool.
I like what you've done there.
Another rim shot.
You might need another one. Okay. So after we've done that, we'll talk about it, and then the idea is that the companion show to this, the next one, we're actually going to make a mixed drink with this. We're not going to do the Pimm's Cup. What really inspired this podcast was there was an article about other drinks that you can make with this liqueur, and one of them they mentioned was a Manhattan, and that immediately obviously excited us, our love of bourbon and everything else.
We need the noise that goes boing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
or
I
light
don't have
bulb.
that sound effect. Yeah,
light bulb.
Ding.
That's another. Yeah,
he has an idea. So that really, I was like, so you take out the sweet vermouth, swap in the Pimm's, and finish it the way we normally would. We'll make the classic, like the Dave's Manhattan. I think we'll
that sounds good. Yeah, and I brought
anyway.
up some delicious cherries for that, but that's the following podcast. This one is we're going to try this all by itself.
That's right. But once again, I have the glasses, which you can't barely see because of the camera, but I do not have the Pimm's Any idea where that might be?
Well, you know who? It's probably... There he is.
Oh, God.
That's Phil. Oh, he actually is probably very familiar with the Pimms, being
British.
Being British.
Is he actually British?
I don't know. English, maybe?
I think...
Is he English?
Isn't that the same?
Isn't that the same? I don't know, but it's the same.
Should we be making these? Yeah. Should we be making these generalizations?
Well, he's from the other side of the pond, I believe, right?
Okay. Yeah. It's always good to pump.
He's not Canadian.
Little something with some hair on it.
Yeah. We know he's not from South America. We know he's not.
That's true.
So I believe he's, yeah.
We'll go with that.
Okay, let's go with that.
We'll go with that
yeah,
for now.
Sure.
So anyway, let's go ahead and grab that from Mr. Collins. And I guess actually I should have had a Collins glass for this. That would have been interesting, I suppose. A Collins for Collins.
Then we never would have gotten that back from him.
So I have had a little bit out of here. I honestly don't quite remember what this tastes like.
And you were given this by a friend of the show?
Yeah, a good friend and coworker. Like I said, for a long time, we always kind of exchange some things around the holidays. And it's kind of like our thing. We're always trying to look for something unique. They're like, I think you know, and because I've given him some different bourbons in the past. And I'm like, I think you really like this. I've given him a scotch one time. And then sometimes it's just a random grab bag of things. And like I said, this year he had given me some other things in this. He's like, this is classic drink. And we both like gin a lot. So it just,
well, and this is cool because it definitely breaks us out of our normal routine, which is beer, it seems, or wine, or, straight spirits. But this also, though, still encompasses something we really like, which is gin.
Right.
And brings that all together.
Yeah, liqueur usually not so much. We're not like grabbing that. It's not like we're like, hey, some peppermint schnapps for this. Give it a shot.
I'm Andrew, and I'm disgusted.
Get that frozen bottle out of here.
Get that out of here. Get that cat out of here.
Get that cat out of here. So as you can see, it is not gin colored by any means. It's kind of iced tea looking.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Brown,
and
red.
Not the wrapper, actually just the color.
Yeah. Iced tea. Iced tea. No, it's lemonade.
No, yeah, that was actually a pretty good commercial.
Those were good.
Lemonade, man. All right.
My first thought was Coca-Cola. It's cola.
I was just thinking the same thing. Like cola. Actually, you know what it kind of reminds me of? Like when you used to. This is gonna sound bad. Not sound bad. I don't know. It's not like exactly PC as it could be. Oh wait.
No, wait. No, I know what you're gonna say.
Oh, maybe you're not. I don't know.
What I was gonna say that's not un-PC.
Oh, okay. It's not that either. Little League softball. Used to, you go to the concession stand like after the game or whatever, and they'd have all the sodas lined up, and you'd have them all like they call it a suicide. Like, the greatest thing to say,
Yeah, right.
Because it's not like it was gross.
Kamikaze, but
kamikaze, something like that. That's not great either.
No, it's okay.
None of these things are good. So but this reminds me of like Sprite and Coke almost together. Like I was already getting. Maybe it's because we've been talking about it so much. Those different things you can mix in here, but already those aromatics are kind of there, but the cola note even more.
So I'm glad. So the cola note, I'm glad was the first thing, because then underneath that, I am getting some orange, and it's reminding me of Triaminic cough syrup.
Ooh, but you'll remember the love though.
I did not like Triaminic.
Oh, I know, but that's the commercial though.
Triaminic?
You'll remember the Triaminic, and you'll remember the love. Because it's a heartwarming thing that the mom gives you or whoever when you're feeling sick, and they give that to you.
Well, for me, it was more I like the Robitussin.
You need that. Put the Tussin on.
I like the Tussin.
Put the Tussin on.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily like the Triaminic.
Should we watch some Chris Rock bits?
But fortunately, the first bit is kind of more that cola.
I get what you're saying, though. There is
but
that.
But then underneath it, it's there. You get into that orangey herbally.
Okay, yeah, it's it's caramelized orange.
Yep.
So it is kind of like all those aromas actually super come together.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna try it this way first, and then possibly add it. I think I'm gonna want a cube.
Yeah, I just want to see them.
Yeah,
I want you to take the stones out of your sack there, and oh wait, no, yeah, no, that's what we want.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Right.
He showed you.
It's right there. It's okay.
How much Pimms have I had?
None. Some of us are here.
Fortunately, it is decidedly un-Triaminic-y in the taste.
It is.
There's orange there, but it doesn't go to that medicinal, fortunately.
No, a lot of herbal flavor in it.
Yeah.
Is a little sweet. It's not overly sweet, though.
No, because the fruit comes through.
Yeah, the fruit really comes through. You definitely can tell that it's like a burnt orange or something like that, because it's not just a bright orange flavor. There's like has a low note to it, as weird as that sounds. And a little brown sugar kind of thing going on in there too. I'm getting.
Yeah.
I guess that's the caramelized. God, I guess
Yeah.
I shouldn't have read what was in here. I'm like getting exactly what.
No,
they
but
said.
you know what?
The spices. I'm getting. I don't know if I could pick out specific spices, but there's that in there. And yeah, definitely herbal, and like I still get like a little bit of the cola, but that's like the lesser. That's like it's kind of everything's flipped in a way.
I'm going to say I am pleasantly surprised by the way that tastes.
I am too. I would not drink this straight by any means. Like it's not like I would say like I'd like it have
a Pimm's on the rock,
an aperitif. Well, we're gonna find out.
We're gonna a Pimm's with the rock. Looks like a salt cube, sugar cube. Ooh, that is cool. Cool, huh?
Maybe two.
I'm not doing that on purpose. It's just. Are these clean? Did you just get these out of your backyard?
Out of my backyard. No, I think Joe and Leslie got me these either for a birthday or
That's
Christmas.
Cool. I keep saying cool. These are really neat. No, it's not neat anymore. Damn it.
Oh, wow. That was really clever.
I
don't know if it's... I wonder how long it takes for this. I don't use these often.
Well, let's find out. It's added a couple, or taken it down a couple of degrees.
Yeah, I took it down a little bit there.
Yeah.
Softened it a little bit.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite the heat of it being room temperature or warm. Kind of didn't. It took the edge off a little bit. That was nice.
Yeah, that's not something I'm going to come home and say I'm going to pour myself a glass of Pimm's.
Just picturing like a 1950s like detective coming in. Oh God! And he goes to his bar, and he
goes to the Pimm's.
Just does the quick pour, and then,
just give me some Pimm's.
Yeah, and throws in a couple of cubes, and is just going like going nuts on it.
That's the stuff.
Not happening.
But I am very excited as to how that's going to be in a Manhattan.
I think this is going to be really good.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think this is going to be this bottle may go real fast because now. Because sweet vermouth is always kind of hit or miss for me. Like,
that's my least favorite part of the Manhattan.
Right.
So it's definitely interchangeable. Wow. Okay.
I wonder how this would taste in a Burly Gentleman.
What was our Burly Gentleman? It was Scotch and
bourbon.
And bourbon. Oh,
and then
okay.
I think we used agave nectar instead of sweet vermouth.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we were pretty sweet with that one. It's real good.
It was good.
Actually a good drink.
With the Burly Gentleman.
The Burly Gentleman.
Inspired by a name or something I heard at work.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, that's right. I love going back to that podcast because then you said that. And I was like, that'd be a good name for a drink. And it was like 6 months in the making.
We created it.
Came back to that.
The Burly Gentleman.
All right.
But this one, if we put the Pimm's in it, we have to say it with an English accent.
Burly.
It's the Burly Gentleman.
It's a Burly Gentleman. It's a Burly Gentleman. Now we've offended
we've lost all of our viewers.
We've lost a lot of people, but that's all right. So we enjoyed this. It's not something obviously we would drink neat. I definitely see where this would be an excellent mixer in all those things they talked about. Throwing a little bit of this in lemonade, Sprite with all those other different fruits and things like that.
Absolutely.
Mint, I think mint would be nice with this, kind of bringing that out.
Pop of freshness.
Yeah, exactly. So. There's a joke there somewhere. I'm going to walk over that. Papa Fresh. Hey, look, it's Papa Freshness.
It's Papa Freshness. Hi.
Hey, everybody.
Look.
Why is he touching me again? Not that kind of fresh. Not that kind of fresh. Not that kind of fresh.
Not that fresh.
But anyway, so that will, I think, work very well as we move over to the mixed drink portion of the show, which will be the next episode.
Correct.
But until then, if you're interested in other different things like this, not that we do a lot of liqueurs, but we do a lot of different things, try a lot of different stuff. AboutBeverages.com is the website. And if you are interested in only being on the video side, on the YouTube side of the things, like I said, as that gets bigger and gets more global, we are on YouTube. I know, shocking, we were able to get a spot. It's youtube.com/AboutBeverages. And if you want to know what we're having throughout the week, as some people do. It's surprising. People ask, hey, what are you drinking? All that kind of stuff. Twitter is also a really good spot.
You, I know we use the Untapped. You do.
Yeah, we do. We use Untapped on occasion. Someday I'll reset that password for you.
Someday you will.
Someday I will do that. And if they would like to see us live, if they would like to watch us on most Thursdays around 6:30 Pacific, where can they go?
They can go to twitch.tv/AboutBeverages.
That is correct. Those are all the places.
That's where we will be.
But whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.